Before I start talking, I'm going to bring up two things at the beginning of this video. First one is, if you're looking to get a super in-depth, logical look at the impact of this Coppa thing, then I suggest going somewhere else. Like, maybe watch Chadstronics video, maybe watch, Optimus or something. I think he made a video about it, but just watch someone else if you want to know more about this Coppa thing. Second thing, that if this thing passes by January 1st, I am jumping off of I am getting out of YouTube. Flat out. Like, that's it. Like, if this thing happens, then I'm out of here. Alright? Now for the meat of the story, of the video. So, apparently, not many people are knowing that the government itself are updating Coppa for some reason. Because, they're getting ready to crack down on YouTube, because YouTube has been bending over backwards so many times for advertisers that that for creators to get any money whatsoever, they had to basically censor themselves. They had to make themselves more sanitized, more clean, more advertiser friendly. You know, you can make any Nazi jokes or anything, otherwise, there goes your livelihood. Unless you get Patreon, which is surprisingly taboo, I guess. But now, the government's coming around with Coppa. Apparently, from what I can tell, it's a super vague, super harsh thing where, like, if you try to be advertiser friendly, but it looks like it's for kids, but it's not for kids, as in, you know, you're reviewing cartoons, playing a video game, whatever. You're an animation person and you're not directly targeting kids, you're just going for everyone, you're gonna get fined. Okay? Now, when the adpocalypse came, I wasn't really, like, all up in arms about it. Like, I felt bad that, like, my content creators were, like, getting not very that much money. But at the same time, I wasn't really doing YouTube for money. I was just sort of doing it for my own enjoyment. Excuse me. Now, if after January 1st, if this Coppa thing goes through without any changes whatsoever, as is right now, I could get fined around $20,000. Okay. This is just bad. Not only is it out of touch, but it's bad for everyone. Not just the YouTubers who are already getting screwed over by YouTube because of their vague corporate policies, but also me. Okay? I'm gonna come clean with you. Right now, my dad is not the most expensive man. We rarely buy any games. In fact, before now, most of my games were free to play. I only occasionally asked Dad for money for games because I knew that he did not have enough money to buy me games on the daily. Even when I did ask him for games, I only asked for $20 games. And then I never asked him for any I barely asked him for more money than that. Like, the most expensive game in my library is Hunt Showdown, which cost $40. My dad is like middle class, like probably like low middle class. Like, my new computer, my dad didn't buy this for me. My mom and her new husband did. So, and right now, and Drew's just got a job now. My brother Drew just got a job now, and I'm like, that's cool. But if I accidentally break Coppa after January 1st, if it passes just as is with no changes, it's just as harsh and it's just as vague, I could get fined. My dad would have to pay a fine for a crime that I accidentally committed with no ill will or intentions. I can't stand for that. If my actions are accidentally going to face fine, problems, if I'm going to have to pay an expensive amount of money for accidentally advertising to kids, then I'm not going to be on this website anymore. So, after the Christmas streams, if Coppa passes and there's no changes to it, then my Christmas streams are going to be the last things of me on the internet. Aside from the supercut of 2019, I am going to get off of this website if all else fails. When net neutrality was at danger, I said to myself that if net neutrality is accepted, if net neutrality goes away because a Jet Pie wanted to make it go away, then I'm not going to live in this country. Then I said to myself that I'm not going to live in this country anymore. I'll move to Canada. I said that in a video. But there are two things. First of all, I was a dummy, stupid, idiot man, ugly, stinky bastard man back in the day, like last year or 2017 or whatever. Like, I was not very smart. I was emotional, hormonal, and dumb. I'm still kind of that, but I'm more smart. I'm smart. I'm smart. I'm more smart. I'm less dumb. Now I'm just emotional. So, and the second thing is that it's really hard to move into another country. I can get moving into another country, you know? If I have to move into another country, then I'd have to pack up all of my things, which is going to be long and cumbersome, put them all, and then I'm going to have to drive several miles, several hours to my new living space in my new country, which by the way, would have different standards and different laws than the current one that I'm used to right now in this country. Huh? Yeah. I don't think I'm allowed to be as open-mouthed as I am on in America as I am there up in ye old Canada. I don't think I could even I don't think I could even sneeze. I don't think I could even be like slightly agitated at anyone without being fined like $5 or something. Jokes aside, it's really hard. I don't think I'd probably get along well with the Canadians. No offense, any of my Canadian viewers. I'm American. I'm an American boy. Meanwhile, if Coppa passes, and all I have to do is just not do anything on a website for like the rest of my life or something, then that's it. I don't have to move anywhere. I don't have to do anything complicated. I don't have to pick up several pounds worth of things and possessions. All I have to do is just play games just for my own fun. Like, maybe I might stream on Twitch, but YouTube, it's a lost cause. Let's face it. No matter how we try to spin it, YouTube is a absolute hellhole. Like at this point in day and age, like back in the day, you could just pretty much do anything. And pretty much back in the day, back in like 2016 or whatever, you could just pretty much do anything. It was YouTube. You could pretty much do anything. Sure, you might get ads, but those ads would give money to the creators. No doubt. No mixing, matching, none of this, none of that, nothing. Okay? Like, maybe if you broke the policy, you wouldn't get ads, and maybe you'd have to partner up with some scumwad like Machinima or whatever. But now in this day and age, you can't step a single micrometer in front of you without getting demonetized. And everyone had to have to neuter themselves. Everyone had to neuter themselves. Aside from a few brave souls who just didn't edit themselves so that they could just open a Patreon. But others apparently decided to do it the hard way and just sort of neuter themselves so that they could get more money. money from the YouTube algorithm itself for some reason. Okay. But now the government is coming in and saying, hey, stop. Hey, if you're making this and it looks like it's for kids and it's not for kids, you're gonna get fined several thousands of dollars, which you probably do not have. And yeah, you wanna know what the funniest thing is? If I am correct, I heard that YouTube started marketing certain videos that were not for kids in any way, shape, or form to kids. Yeah, that's right. The thing that got every single YouTuber up into this proverbial hellhole and the shitstorm was YouTube itself advertising non-kid friendly videos to kids. And I don't know who I should blame. I don't know who I should blame more. YouTube for even freaking doing that, or the parents who are like, my kid shouldn't be watching this stuff, even though if they don't want their kids to watch really gruesome stuff on YouTube, then maybe this is just a limb. Maybe you should discipline your kids, or maybe just make them watch kid-friendly stuff on YouTube, or better yet, don't even get them on YouTube. Like, buy cartoon DVDs, buy a subscription to Cartoon Network or whatever. Just freaking just keep them off YouTube if you're so scared about them seeing something that's too wild for their child minds. Oh yeah, that's that. What else? Oh yeah. Anyway, back to me. It's really been like a rocky time for YouTubers and me in particular, ever since 2016. Like, I think I was like on YouTube ever since like when I was like, my age was in the double digits. I don't remember, but like the first time that like I saw like an old, poorly animated, cringy, violent SpongeBob cartoon, I've just sort of been enthralled, and like ever since then I have been going deeper and deeper into the internet. I have over 500. Looking at my YouTube subscriptions, I have almost 600 YouTube subscriptions. I can't be able to watch them all since I'm a human being, but the ones that I watch regularly are ones that I am very close to. I like watching them. And some YouTubers have even led me to other shows, like Watch Mojo, give them flack for whatever, but like I imagine getting into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure finally because Watch Mojo put Dio's death as a satisfying anime death in one of their lists. It was a spoiler, but that spoiler was just made me go, maybe I should be interested. And then I started with part 4 for some reason, and then I went back to part 1 and then worked my way up until Diamond is Unbreakable finally finished airing. Then I showed it all to my dad, and then he got into it. And I've got so many, and I'm like, I'm gonna get back, and I'm like getting in the process of getting back into Fist of the North Star, thanks to random Fist of the North Star clips in my YouTube recommended. Like, I have so many subscriptions and so many fond memories just watching, like, all these YouTube videos, like Super Eye Patch Wolf making me feel good about watching JoJo, because not only back then did I just watch it for the cool stuff, now I'm watching it for the cool character stuff, like Bruno Bucciolo. I like every character in JoJo. I like Joseph. I like Jotaro, Giorno, Mista, I even started liking Abakio, because back a while back I just thought he was a jerk, and then now I just sort of see him as like this nuanced, gruff 20-year-old man who went from trying to prevent crime in the streets to being a member of crime himself. Like it's it's a moment of he's a tragic character, and how everyone reacts to his death is just like nearly it's like they want to pay him the respects, they want to love him, but they can't because they have to keep moving. And it's like, I got into this beautiful show because a top 10 channel spoiled a villain's death from part 3. And it's like, if I can find a great show like JoJo from watching YouTube, and I have the ability to say whatever I want as long as I present it well enough, then I'm pretty much I can probably do that too. I was inspired by every YouTuber I watched, Pyrocynical, every one of them, to do my own thing. I started out just recording myself doing dumb stuff. I didn't even bother to make my house look presentable. I just freaking pressed the record button on my iPad. No, not my iPad. My Android tablet, and said, I hope this works. And then I just cooked myself making spaghetti in a funny way. And then that somehow happened. And then I started editing, and then I came better and better, and my sense of humor became more refined, and now I'm actually thinking of getting into the movie business. I have all these ideas. I want to share them. I want to be out there. I want to start somewhere. And where else to start than YouTube? I can establish my sense of humor. I can establish my editing skills. I can probably establish my drawing skills too here if I'm good enough at it. But after January 1st, when Coppa passes, and if not, and they don't reduce the severity of it, then I can't do that anymore without being fined if I'm not careful. Like YouTube has had its history of things that hurt the creators more than helping them. It's been a while, but Google has turned the website into this just catastrophic mess. No offense to anyone, but YouTube is a total mess at this point. All of the popular creators are not the popular creators with the older crowds. They're just popular with the kids, and I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but what it boils down to is that I have a lot of personal feelings for this website, and if Coppa passes and they don't resolve things, they don't lower the punishment, then I'm not gonna be on this website anymore. I'm sorry for darkening your day or something. I'm sorry. I'll see you all on Christmas. Please, no. This is not the end of the video. Please, if you really care for this website, go in the description. Go to the videos. Go to the petition signings. I already signed it. Just support us. I don't want YouTube to get any worse, because I don't want anyone else to go through this, and most importantly, I want to keep using this website. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I don't know. See you in the Christmas. Sorry if this is an incomprehensible mess. This is just unedited. I just wanted to get this out as fast as possible. I'm sorry.